one of like 7 photo shoots we have scheduled for the next 2-3 weeks. And we have just all these really great projects that we want to get on film and on camera so that we can show people both video and beautiful pictures in magazines. So we're making pretty. From a photography standpoint, we don't normally get this much space to shoot a bathroom, so I'm kind of excited about that because, you know, you can get really away from the image. Sometimes a challenging space like this creates an even better project because you are having to think through how all the different angles come together, and it encourages you to be much more creative, and I think she did a great job with this project, and the homeowner seems really happy. When we ask people if we can come shoot their house, I'm not sure that they quite expect the explosion of stuff that comes through the door, the piles that we make everywhere. We kind of take everything out, put it back in, and it can take us an hour and a half just to get one image because of just how precise we are, or how many things, you know, kind of bother the eye, or we just want to make sure when you look at it that it's really pleasing and it's a place that you want to be in yourself. Being able to see the range that we're capable of designing within, around, was really obvious, I think, on this 3-week journey that we've been on. You know, I always say that we design for people. We're not designing for ourselves. We're figuring out what you want, and we're figuring out how your family functions. And what that translates to is very different projects, right? So you have to have some kind of muscle to be able to do one day a super contemporary, so fun, playful, you know, laundry room and kitchen, and then the next day do a really traditional old house, you know, something where they want it to feel like it's been there forever. And that's, you know, this could be the same designer trying to do that. And so the fun part in that for us is that we do get to play in all those different styles with all those different materials, but it does take an extra layer of skill in design on top of all of the mechanical functional things that we need to know that are precise, like tape measure required, you know, faucets, how does it fit with the sink? How does it fit with the countertop thickness? How's that gonna mess this up? You know, the engineering that goes into each one of these plans it's a packet this thick, and you're looking through the specs of everything that goes into that space to make sure everything in the end will fit together as flawlessly as possible. So on top of that, they also need to be able to do contemporary, traditional, modern farmhouse, you know, all of those things, and whatever your understanding of that is too, right? So someone's modern farmhouse, your modern farmhouse is going to look different than your modern farmhouse, and we're trying to dive into your, you know, your words and the pictures you send us to be able to accomplish that for you. Right now, it's the end of the day. We've already done a shoot, you know, like, I don't know, what are we on? 6 shoots in 7 days. So this is number 2 for today, and it is the hardest shoot that we're doing. Luckily though, you do a home bar, you can also drink while you're doing a home bar, so it's made it a little easier. Everyone has a cocktail tonight, but it really is a challenge with the light and the fact that the bar is so dark and we have natural sunlight coming in from all directions. So we're trying to get that sweet spot of almost dusk before we can get a really good shot that really does justice to how amazing that space is. Before we started doing photo shoots, we didn't get to see the end product, and I certainly didn't get to see it if it wasn't my kitchen. So when I come, I'm like proud of how far Rebecca's come and how, you know, amazing Melissa was on the site, and it's just how happy the homeowner is. It's just a joyful celebration of the project. Today is the 5th day of almost in 7 days of photo shoots, and we don't normally do that many, so today is a day that requires a lot of caffeine.